Digital marketing is what they do here at Sophie Digital. It's also how our next company is spreading the word about its product. 8 Hour Energy is looking to appeal to the everyday caffeine drinker. Instead of drinking coffee, soft drinks, or energy drinks, 8 Hour Energy delivers caffeine directly to your system through transdermal patches. It's all natural and made right here in the USA.
For every person who says technology has made our lives easier, there is another person who would argue that it has made our lives busier. Perhaps they're both right. With better, faster ways to get things done, the truth is that we are doing more things in less time. We work round the clock no matter what time zone we live and play in. With all the advances in science and technology, there has to be a way to effectively help our bodies keep up. This is the future.
We live in a fast-paced world, and everybody needs energy in some way, shape, or fashion. And people drink coffee, people take shots. So I wanted to get into that industry because it's really broad. I started doing some research online, and I found a company that they make patch products, that they were trying to do a mosquito repellent patch of some sort, something new, something different. Ran across the website by complete accident. And kind of came up with the idea, hey, why not let's try energy ingredients. I had to do some research, obviously, with the product and make sure that what I was trying to do was feasible. And of course, I'm not a chemist or anything like that, but I had to reach out to the right people to kind of put my idea together.
Transdermal energy patches are literally that. They're just a patch, so you have some kind of adhesive that goes on the skin, and they will release in a very controlled manner whatever it is that you're trying to get into the bloodstream.
The difference with the patch is you don't have to ingest anything. That's the best part about it, is you don't have to ingest anything. And never touches your digestive system. It's got no sugar, no calories. Those are all great selling points for us. And take it off, it stops working. That's the best part about it.
The transdermal patch is basically a liquid reservoir of whatever the drug is, or it's the drug dissolved in a solid plastic. And whether it's a solid plastic or a liquid reservoir, there's always a layer of plastic that controls how fast it gets released. And if you make that plastic thinner or thicker, you make that plastic filled with pores or channels, you can control exactly how fast that's released. You can make that constant, and then you get a constant delivery of whatever the drug you're interested in.
We've seen actually people who do triathlons that wear the patch, and we've seen them come out of the water with the patch on. And the patch is waterproof to a certain extent, and it's really key that you apply it correctly the first time.
Many people into fitness training who are focused on gaining mass or increasing stamina rely on controversial pre-workout supplements.
They're real strong, and some of them are real nasty tasting. They'll give you like caffeine jolt, or, buzz you out, but they're just, some of them are just, this, you just slap it on, you don't have to take anything. And a lot of people are really uncomfortable with artificial sweeteners because, they'll eat your brain or whatever. There's nothing in here. It's a patch.
Use of the 8 Hour Energy Patch is not limited to the gym and can be used to safely boost energy in other settings too.
My favorite is, I do another company on the side. It's international marketing. And when we go to that, it's seminars, it's events, you're talking to people, you're learning, it's a lot of information. And instead of loading up on coffee or the little, shots of energy, which you crash from, I will use these. And it's just slow, even kill throughout the day. That's my favorite time to use them. And everybody there's like, give me those patches. Give me those patches.
8 Hour Energy is a play off the typical 9 to 5, 8-hour workday. But thanks to the flexibility of their unique patch delivery system, 8 Hour Energy has the ability to keep up with your lifestyle. Wear one patch for a 4-hour boost or up to 3 patches in a 24-hour period for a 12-hour boost. It's a safe and convenient way to stay alert and focused for when you need it and for when you don't.
I was just talking to a friend, a bartender, and the hours that restaurant industry, hospitality, it's just the stress with people, and you got to keep that energy because it's tips, and you got to, and it's late hours. And she said she pops one on. If it's not strong enough, she can do another one and just remove it because there's not a lot of caffeine in it.
Well, I started Jolly Products in 2011. I was a valet at the time, and I kind of worked on it as a side project. And there came a point where I was like, okay, am I going to pursue this 100%, or am I gonna, continue to do this as a hobby? So that was probably one of the hardest decisions I ever made, was to say, okay, I'm gonna quit my job that's paying me really well and, kind of go head first into this.
Naveen saw the potential in his product and used his network to continue developing it.
I handed it out to friends, family, everyone, and said, give me some feedback, let me know if it works. They all came back and said, can I get more? I said, all right, you got it. I said, that's the business right there.
The ability to boost the body's energy without causing it to crash makes this innovation a standout among similar products. Using the science and technology of transdermal delivery, the 8-hour energy patch is truly energy that sticks, and it's enhancing the lives and performance of the many individuals who already use it.
To be in the front of the restaurant, I mean, to be able to deliver genuine hospitality has become something that you have to be, you have to be on your game about. And other than that, it is a tough job. I ran into Naveen about a year ago, and he, of course, slapped one on me, and he said, hey, if you're in the restaurant business, I know it's a tough job. Why don't you give this a try and see if it helps you out? Immediately did that the following day, and I thanked him ever since, because it's a product I've been using quite often.